of your program review. Okay, we're going to be going over the process, some points to consider when filling it out, accessing it, how to access it in TaskStream and the portal, completing the request form, reviewing the scoring rubric, because that can be helpful when filling it out. And because it's a Zoom meeting, we won't be able to do questions and answers, but please feel free to email us, or if you actually have the chat option, you can chat us. Anyways, this is our first time around. Okay, so with your CHIP request, the department identifies the need for classified staff as part of the program review process. If anyone doesn't know, program review will be due December 10th. The writer completes the classified position request form through the portal, the same portal that goes through BARC and FIP. Our committee reviews the scores, and based on the scoring and rubric, we develop a prioritized list that we then vet through classified Senate, as well as PI, and then finally it goes to President's Cabinet for review and approval. However, what the list that we provide is just recommendations, so ultimately it's up to the President, and also if budget allows to hire these positions. There is only one position request per form, so just know if you are working on a shared position, you want to submit 2 requests, but make sure you work together to ensure your requests align. This process cannot be used for reclassification. The process can be used to increase positions, for example, a 10-month to a 12-month. Positions are approved and funded on campus must follow the district approval process. And then, of course, administration may also fill vacated positions as necessary. And then another just point to consider is to utilize the scoring rubric, because that will help you fit your answers with the criteria on the scoring rubric. Okay, and then Ikuko is going to go over where to access it into TaskStream.
Okay, first you can go to the program review page, and you can click that, or there's also a direct link to the TaskStream. And then click Administrative Service Program Review 2018/19. There's an arrow there. And then on the left-hand side menu bar, click Classified Staff Request. It's in the middle between BARC and FPH request. Okay, so where to find the form? Continue, and next click Classified Position Request Form. It's under Web Links, and you can also access to the scoring rubric from this page too. And please note that the above links are outside of TaskStream. And make sure, again, review the scoring rubric to help guide you on the depth of information that you will provide in your responses. Okay, now you are outside of the TaskStream. Here, how to access to the portal. First, you need to register. If this is the first time, register to create login to access to the portal. Once you create your login, and then you can actually go into the portal. And under the Manage Request, again, it's the middle one, the CHP. Please click CHP under Enter Request. Okay, now entering the request. First, you will need to select your program menu from pull-down menu. All the menus are in there, so you just select the one. And then second, you will, actually this is now it's a pull-down menu too, I believe. Classified position title. And official classification position is available at the district's website. And if the position that you want does not currently exist in the classification description of the district website, please choose the position that most closely relates to what you are looking for. Okay, and that's, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so the third one is CTE. So if your program is, if your program classified as career technical education, this is a yes or no question. So knowing if the program is CTE helps us in 2 ways. First, possible funding source. it might be non-general fund. Second, it identifies the needs of CTE programs in context to the overall campus needs. Okay. Now, this is where, oh, your turn. Sorry.
Okay, and then when you are going to be entering in your request, we try to simplify it this year by breaking it down just to 3 questions, but only the first 2 are scored. So in the first question, we ask, please describe in detail the current substantiated need for this position. Need is based on current capacity and productivity and increasing demands and growth. We also provide examples. So if it's referring to staffing, number of hours, or contract positions, number of NANCE hours, work study for instructional, maybe number of courses, sections, for example, student services, student contact hours. So this is really the place. We don't have a separate data section. So you want to make sure you utilize this to add your data and articulate why this position is needed and relate it back to your data. And if you follow this, making sure that you have your current capacity, productivity, and then demands and growth, because this question is worth 15 points. And also please note that there is a 5,000 character limit, which comes out to 650 words. The second question we ask is this requested position, if this requested position existed in the department/program, how would this impact the department and college outcomes, including SLOs, goals, mission, and strategic direction? We provide the mission and vision values with this link here, and the strategic direction and goals also with this link. This will also be uploaded to our website, so you will be able to click on those links. For this question, it is worth 5 points, and we have a 1,500 character limit, and that comes out to about 200 words. And then the final question we ask, which is not scored, is, does this program have the following legal requirements? The legal requirement must be documented with a link. And again, this is not part of the rated criteria. So if your position is related to health and safety matters or accreditation, please just make sure you provide a link to support your answer. And just to help more with scoring, make sure you answer in full detail, review the criteria and scoring rubric. We provide different response levels, so make sure you are reviewing that. For your highest level, you'll get 5 points, mid-level 3 points, minimum 1, and if you don't address the question, it would be 0 points. So really, we can't stress enough to make sure you're including data into your responses, since there is not a separate question. The rubric is here for you to review when filling out your request. We broke down the criteria: use of data, current capacity, productivity, and increasing demands and growth to question 1. So this really will help you target that question when you're answering. And then impact on outcomes fits with question 2. And again, we provide you examples of what a 5-point score could get you with this question. And remember that question 1 is 15 points and question 2 is 5 points. Okay, and thank you for hanging out with us. We have our CHIP website up there for link under governance committees as well. We have Claudia Strada Howell on our committee, Ellen Engels, Iguko McAnally, Jeanette Leon, Loren Legatsky, Marco Travis, Monica Romero, myself, Olivia, and Vendaro Chum. And if you have any questions, you can contact the co-chairs. We have our link or emails provided there and our extensions. And as well, we have this all on the CHIP website. So thanks so much. Thank you. And have a good day.